Yeah, and again, it's like, you know, you get a Phillips head screw and you're using a flathead screwdriver. Yeah, maybe you can kind of make it work, but not so good, you know.
When you talk about cutting it out,
Yep.
molding it, putting it on something and shaping it, dealing with it.
Yeah, I'll take a wattle and I'll cut it out. I'll let the head totally dry. I'll rehydrate the wattle. I'll put it back in a place. I'll pin it. I'll let it dry, and then I'll take it back off and I'll remodel it with, you know, clays or whatever, epoxy sculpt or whatever you want to remodel it with. Correct. Make it perfect to what you want to be. Let it harden, okay, and then set your eye. You got all the time in the world to hold this little thing in your hand and set that eye perfectly.
Then you have to make sure that's sharp.
It will. That's why you take it off and you make it exactly perfect. Okay. Before you do the eye, it's perfect. You plug it back in, it looks like a puzzle piece. Okay. I mean, I do it with fish stuff. I mean, we make these little pockets for the fin so I can paint the whole fish, then put the fins on after. You'll never even see it. Okay. There you go. Is this one of the pheasants that's out in the wild here? Oh, beautiful bird. Gorgeous bird. Wow. Wow. You have fantastic birds here. Wow. Again, you can groom. You know how your radiuses work. Your wing placement is very good. Okay, that's important. You know, I'd be a smarty pants and go, you know, broken clocks are right twice a day. But when I look at this, it's a mindful placement. You've done it on purpose. You know, I can tell that because you groomed accordingly to how your positioning was. So your knowledge base is good. It's strong. From here, you know, I want to see you work on your head work. Okay, that's kind of an important thing. Color, you know, look, at some point you're going to work on painting, okay, but work on your head first, or work on your neck. You know, try that. You know, just come behind the eye and start your transition of your neck from the skull base here back, not here. Okay, that gives you that. Okay, you don't want that. You want this. Just right behind here. Start building the attachment point from here. Okay? So you're going to come in here and do all your work from back there. Clay it. That's how we do it. Just clay it. Yeah, you can run a wire up through the head, have the neck, but you can't have the angle. You got to clay all the way back. And remember how the top 3 vertebrae work on the bird. So, because the angle, not angle, but the shape changes as it tapers back down. Make sure that you get that. If not, even if you would have done that here, this section, I want you to come over here because I don't see it over there because of the lighting. See this radial track right here? Correct. And the reason why it's not is the neck is not full. Okay?
So start building it up back here.
Correct.
Just back out. And
Yeah.
let it go back.
You will love the look so much you will never do it again. You'll never do it any other way again. The look is so full and it's so natural, it's so soft, you'll love it. You'll love it. Tissue that's right here. Okay, that's the bottom of the orbital opening. Perch are unique in the sense that the top half of the membrane is this white-ish looking cap. Yours is black. Yeah. Let's paint them like a perch. That'll work better for you. The operculum, well again, you know, we look at a different perch. This is just a different fish. So it's not one fish, it's the species that kind of has this unique look around it there. Same thing with the nares, you know, at a master's level, you got to show me that you know what it looks like. You know, that you got that down and that's how it is. Oh, they didn't though, huh? Okay. Sometimes before you mold it, what you might want to do is just take a Q-tip, get in there and force them open, because you can always kind of fix them and make them more closed after the fact, but it's tougher to make them open. Operculum, that's what I'm looking for right here. Okay. So see the bone structure in the operculum? Okay. This is a valve that's part of the operculate membrane, or the valve that sits around here. So you're right out here. Okay, here's that bone structure, but see how flat yours is, how dead it is? Okay, see how round that is? Build that back up. Look, professional, I'll never have that conversation with anybody. But in the masters, yeah, I gotta see that stuff, because you're telling me you kind of know what it all looks like. And, you know, coloration wise, this is pretty what we call normal, you know, and normal is standard. Normal is like if you looked at 100 fish, 98 of them would probably have this type of look to it. So you have what I call monostatic color. And again, you know, a European flora, a percaflora over in Europe, they don't have this color as much. They have more of this color. So yours is more almost like a European perch at this point. So let's make it an American perch, or U.S. perch, and we can look at that a little differently. Hold on one second.